What's up, guys? Look what we got going on today. We are going to install the clutch today, the Red's clutch. Sorry for my not posting anything for a while. I have been sick, under the weather, whatever you want to call it. So I don't know if I had the flu or what, but my ass has been in the bed for a week. But anyways, enough of that. I've already got the car broke down, got the tank out, everything, got the motor ready to pull out. Here's what we're putting in. There's our Red's clutch and our fitted clutch bell we're going to be putting on, that you have to have. You can't use any other clutch bells, and they're not kit clutch bells anyway. I got some shims in, been waiting on those. I got some other shims that come with the kit, and let you check this out here. Just noticed this today. Looks like my clutch bell here is loosened up on me. When I put this Protect 14 tooth on here, I ended up having to put a washer on here because I didn't have enough shims. But it just had a very little, just what it needed, you know, just a little bit of movement. You don't want much, but it's loosened up quite a bit. I don't know if it's the bearings. These bearings have got 1.5 gallons or almost 2 gallons on them, so I shouldn't have that many. I should have changed them, but I knew I was putting this clutch on, so it really didn't matter. You should probably change your clutch bell bearings at least, probably around at least 1 gallon, but you should service them, you know, keep an eye on them, maybe every half gallon. And my buddy Ron, you know, Ron's RC Garage, he changes his every 2 weeks, I do believe, but he's racing almost every day, so take that for what it's worth. So I try to change them right around 1 gallon or so. You know, it's cheap, easy maintenance, you know, for what they cost. So, but you definitely want to at least about 1/2 gallon or so. You want to do some maintenance, get in there, clean them, swap them around on each side. But we'll take a look at them when we get that off. That's what we're at right now. So we're gonna pull the clutch bell off and the kit clutch, kit setup, stock clutch, whatever you want to call it. And I don't use a flywheel tool. Some people will say use that. I just use channel locks. Get this drill out of the way here. Great drill, by the way. Great little drill. RCing. Little 12 volt. This is a great little drill. I need to get some more. I need to get some bits for it. It's a great drill. Anyways, I tend to use this channel locks and put some tape on there to keep from chewing my flywheel up. Just right there. I mean, you be careful. It's the way I've always done it. You know, they make flywheel tools to do this with. These are a new little thing that I've seen. You got plastic covers on your channel locks here. So I'm gonna try these out today. See how these work. You know, you can wrap your flywheel with a rag and use the channel locks, or I have a piston stop where you screw down in and it stops the piston from going up. But I really don't like putting all the pressure on the piston and rod. You can put a piece of string up through here to stop your piston from going up when you turn on your nut on your flywheel. I really don't like going that route. I just like to keep all the pressure off the piston and rod as much as possible. Channel locks have always worked best for me. So that's how we're going to do this. And these plastic things here are new to me, so we're going to see how these work. You just get a little decent little firm grip on there. As long as you're careful, you're not going to mess your flywheel up. I mean, they get chewed up when you have them on the track anyway, so rocks and stuff. So we're going to get a wrench here. Allen wrench. I believe this is a 2.5. Crack this loose. Back here a bit. We'll see what's up with this wiggle in this thing. It's got quite a bit of movement in there. I don't know what's up. There's a lot of heat in the flywheel. A lot of heat in this area right here. Seems like my thread locker I put on there held up pretty good. And here's my little shim I had. It's actually a washer that I had to put on there. Didn't really want to put that on there, but it looks like it held up fine. Yeah, those bearings have been hot. Almost turn them blue. A lot of heat down here. Here's our factory AE clutch, the 3 shoe. That originally come with the V3 kit. Now they're coming with the 3.1 comes with the 4 shoe. Everything looks to be fine in here. Take a look at these bearings again. Definitely going to change the bearings. And the bearings seem fine. They're not wobbly. Still spin good. I guess, I don't know why that loosened up like that. The screw was in good. I don't know. Okay, let's pull this off. Grab our, let's see here, where's my needle nose? There they are. So just pop these off. Yeah, I have definitely been under the weather. That's a screwdriver. That's the first time I've been sick like that in a while. I was not feeling good. I still ain't right. I'm still ain't good. Or 100%. There we go. Yeah, that's come off here finally. This is like the third or fourth time I've had this clutch off when I had to mess with that front bearing. Just gotta stick it in there and pull back. Our little plastic shim here for their, still not sure what I think about this, but it's actually round, and the instructions say to clip those flat, take a pair of scissors and cut that flat in there so you don't take a chance on it catching catching the bail here, so it's kind of like Teflon plastic stuff. Anyways, okay, now grab a hold of our flywheel here. It's a little firm grip. You don't have to put the He-Man strength on it. Loctite's still holding up pretty good on there. It's on our collet now, so, or collet, or whatever you want to call it. Just try to pop it off here with a screwdriver. You don't want to get crazy with it. You just want to kind of be careful because of your bearing. Let's see here. You can they have little flywheel pullers that to pull this off. I've always had pretty good luck. So we'll just tap it off. Move some of these tools. Okay, and move everything around here. Okay, I've got a piece of wood here. You see, I've got my crank on that piece of wood. I probably should take that motor mount off, but I believe I can get it off without that. I'm going to take these channel locks, set them down perfectly on that flywheel. Make sure your crank's all level. Everything's leveled out horizontally. Just kind of tap the flywheel. Tap the channel locks that's laying on top of the flywheel. Suckers on there. Okay, guys, I'm gonna move some things around. Get the mallet. You don't want to hit too hard. You just want to kind of gently do this. If need be, spray some penetrating oil in there. I've got a drop of oil in there. That'll help get in there on that brass collet. Make sure everything's level horizontally. Just tap. You want displace your force on kind of level on both sides of the flywheel. You don't want it more on one side than the other. Just kind of tap it and it should come right off. It is. That oil will get down in there and help with that brass releasing with that aluminum. Penetrating oil is the trick. This bearing has been leaking again. Started leaking on me. started leaking on me again. Last week it was just sitting on the starter box, and next thing I know, I don't know if I put a little too much 3-in-1 down in it for after run oil or what. There's our bearing. We're going to put the new collet on there. Some people, you know, will say, well, don't hit that flywheel like that, but as long as it don't take a lot of force to knock it off there, you're fine. You don't want to get knocking on there with a hammer, you know, with He-Man strength. It's best to use a flywheel pulley or puller, but I don't have one yet, so I've always had pretty good luck doing it like that. The key is to keep your weight even on both sides of the flywheel. It should pop right off, and it did. Okay, that's our, see here, that's the one that comes with the kit. We're gonna put the reds on there. They ain't that, I've heard there's not no difference in them, but I'm just gonna put this one on there. I got it marked reds. Put a new nut on. Always keep your other stuff, your other clutch and stuff. That clutch is still good. Plenty of life on that lift. Okay, I gotta get. Okay, now you get organized. Some rubbing alcohol. Clean our threads down again because we're gonna have to put some Loctite on here. Get all the grease off there. Slide our new collet on. Yeah. Our new bearings, I had to find the bearings. Imagine that I lost my bearings. Clutch. I'll try to keep this straight up and down here. Should be easy to find bottom dead center. Doesn't really matter because I can still mark it, but I'm going to try to leave these straight up and down. Push that on there. Our new nut. We'll have to put some Loctite on there. Forgot about that. Shake real good. You want to use blue, you don't want to use red. Like that. was sweating that. Shout out to the Craftsman 5/16 socket. That's the only thing that fits in there. I was like, uh-oh, snag. Should be bottom dead center with the reds straight up and down. We'll see. If not, we'll mark it. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to grab the flywheel again, just gently. I'm really liking these plastic covered channel locks here. We're going to gently grab that, tighten her down. Not going to get crazy with it, just snug it up. There we go. She is tight. Okay, now we're going to drop our new bearings in. By the way, clutch bell does not come with bearings. So, you'll have to get bearings if you order one of these Red's vented clutch bells. Drop our clutch on there. Got good clearance, it clears everything. Now, just going to have to see what we need to do on our thread, or our spacers here, shims. That kit nut is a 10 mil. Got our cap screw here. I'm going to leave just a little bit of clearance in there. We're going to thread this in there first. See what kind of clearance we have. So we're going to have to put some Loctite on the cap screw. Find my 2.5. There it is. It's got too much play. Definitely gonna need some more shims. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll try 5. I believe that's going to be it right there. Tighten it up a bit and see. It's got a little play in, but I believe that's going to be it, because you want a little bit of leeway there, because everything expands when it gets hot. I'm going to try one more on pause here and see if that does it. I'm trying to cut down on time. Okay, yeah. 6 of these big shims here was too much. Didn't have no room, so I got 5 of these larger shims and 1 of these real thin ones here. It's a 5 by 7 by 0.2 millimeter. 5 of these regular shims that come with the kit. I don't know the exact size on those, but these, put 1 of those on there and that is perfect. Just a little bit of play. I'm gonna put some oop, too much on there. That was nice. Let's pop that off. believe I'm going to do this in 2 parts. Second part's going to be installing the motor and everything. I'm going to have to get this one uploaded. And then we'll install the motor and gear mesh and all that stuff. So we will stop this video as soon as I get this tightened up and check that movement out. Just a little bit, not much. Oh, that's going to heat up in there, and everything expands when it heats up. So I'm going to grab our flywheel once again. Gently grab it with the channel locks. Tighten this down. You want to use an Allen wrench on this. You don't want to use your driver on this. You could strip it. There we go. There we go, guys. A little bit of play. We have a vintage clutch bell. Red's perfectly up and down at bottom dead center. Okay, guys, well, that's going to wrap up part 1 there. Stay tuned for part 2. We will install this and do the gear mesh. So, Hillbilly over and out. Take it easy, guys.